I sat here and told y'all a long time ago that Ace does not like Shelly, and now everybody want to act surprised because they split up. Hi, you guys. This is Rain Said That. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Hi, and welcome. I am Rain. Now, let's get into, Love Island, because you guys knew I covered the last season of Love Island every single freaking day. I was literally stressed up out, okay, trying to get that content out. But let's get on Ace and Shelly, because I told you guys that Ace never liked Shelly from the beginning. She was his safe bet, and he was only choosing her to stay in the house. And I feel like everybody want to just be going so hard for Shelly, but Shelly's literally like a background character. Like, rewatch the show. You will see Shelly is a background character. And I understand that she may have, what's his name? Austin wanted her. But, she wanted Ace, though. So I'm just like, but you already knew Ace before the show. You guys had each other's Instagram. Nothing ever came of it. He's seen you in person. Nothing ever came with it. So if somebody see you in person before a show and they didn't make no moves, they're never going to make no moves. Like, when you got one shot and one opportunity, you're going to make your best move. Your best move. What is it called? I'm going to make my first move, my best move. I think it's my last move, my best move. But when someone is introducing themselves to you and they see something that they want, they're not going to let an opportunity pass them by. So this is why I was telling you guys that Ace does not like Shelly, because he let opportunities pass by time and time again. And all he did was play in her freaking face on the island because Amaya called him out saying that this is not Friends Island. And so once she called him out saying that this is not Friends Island, the next thing you know, he's like, yeah, I'm going to choose Shelly. And Shelly was already mad because he was making her wait. But I feel like Shelly already knew deep down that he don't even like her for real. So this is why she always tried to triangulate him with Austin. And then she had Chris, whatever. I feel like if she really wanted a real relationship, she would have been with Chris. But I just feel like her energy was towards Ace. And she got Ace at the end of the day. What happened? They broke up. Don't even think they were really together. I feel like that he was just acting like things are official just so people can like get off his track, and the next thing you know, y'all split up. Y'all was never together. Y'all literally giving like bestie vibes. I see them more as friends, like friends and homeboy homegirl kind of situation, because I forgot that y'all did not listen to Shelly when she said she's dating a lot of women. Like, she dates more women than she dates men. So it's just kind of, I'm not saying that she can't date a man, but I just feel like that's just where she thrives. I feel like her and Sierra would have made a good couple. So yeah, that's just me. I feel like Sierra and Shelly made the best couple in the villa. But anyways, did y'all see this breakup coming, or, this split coming? I definitely did, because he was not interested at all. All he was doing was basically wasting her time. He wanted to use that whole black love or whatever, just like, what's that guy that did Justine wrong? Corey? I think his name was Corey. And remember, everybody was rooting for Justine because she had Corey or whatever his name is. And next thing you know, right after the show, he stayed with her for a period. Like the same thing that happened to Janae with Kenny. It's like the same things happen every single season now. This is why I was telling y'all that I don't know how long Love Island is going to last, because it's like the people that they're casting are so shallow. They don't really have any depth to them. So it's not really going to last. And the people that actually have depth and actually want love, actually want a relationship, they want something healthy, they can never find it on Love Island. They can never find it. So that's not the place that you go to look for love. Even though it's like a fun show, like, am I going to continue to watch it? Of course. Of course I'm going to go watch it. It's so good, but I just know not to expect love from it. I just know that if you're going to go on that show, do not expect love, because that's not what you're getting when you get to Love Island. You're going to get the exact opposite. You're going to get people that want clout. They want that 50K, that 100K. And I honestly don't really understand why they never really be real about it. Like, if I'm coming on Love Island and they ask me, oh, do you want to split that $100,000? I'm not splitting nothing with you. I didn't come here looking for love. I feel like I don't understand why they don't ever want to be honest with that. Like, Amaya and Brian, he could have just kept that 100K. But no, he wanted to split it. I wouldn't have split it because y'all broken up anyways. Amaya and Brian didn't even work. But anyways, we're talking about Shelly and Ace. But I'm just saying though, if I'm ever on Love Island, they ask me, do you want to split it? Or do you want to keep the 100K? Or you want to split it 50K with somebody else? I'm not doing it. No, I don't want to split nothing with you. I don't even like you. They be like, oh my gosh, this is such a villain. Like, I will literally do my villain moment. So I don't really understand why Ace was just like not being real. Like, he want to be crying and talk about everybody's not being real on Love Island. He's included. He's included in not being real because his intention was to get that money. His intention was to, fake a relationship just like everybody else to win the money. But he would act like that. He just so real. Like, no, I'm the only real person on the island. If you were so real, why are you trying to get Jeremiah up out of there? Because you knew that Jeremiah actually had a chance to win 100K and he did not want that for some reason. Talking about he's not the only person that conspired. Yeah, but you all clicked up to go against him and you was the main person talking about he being fake. Like, the person, like, that's why you have to be very careful with people that sort of call out stuff out loud, because it's usually them who's being fake. They're usually the fake person. They're exposing themselves. And I was telling you guys, like, all Ace is doing is exposing himself when it comes to Jeremiah because he's insecure. Jeremiah is cute and he's also tall. Ace is cute, but he's also short. But Ace want to be tall. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into it. Like I said, he was jealous of Jeremiah, and I don't really care what nobody had to say about that. He was jealous of Jeremiah. He started projecting, talking about, oh, he's fake. He's acting. He's acting. When Jeremiah actually did like Huda. He actually liked Huda from day one. But then he found out Huda was crazy. And he like, oh, this is too crazy. Like, she's not like cute crazy. Like, she's really like psychotic crazy. I'm not trying to put a label on her, that's what I'm going to say, but she's like crazy. Let's just say that. Like, she look like that she'll flatten your tires. Like he can't leave the house. She will lock him in there. Like, that's the vibes that Huda got, to me. So I don't really understand why Ace was trying to call out Jeremiah, but really he was the fakest one on the show. He was the fakest one on the show because now look, him and Shelly broke up. And she was doing all that, defending him and stuff like that. Oh no, we're together. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, I'm not saying that he's not a nice guy. I'm not saying he's not a cool guy, but I just feel like they have more friends than a relationship. And they could have just been a friendship couple. Like, just like her and Austin. She didn't really want Austin, but Austin wanted everybody. Nobody really wanted Austin like that because Austin just has this energy about him. He's just so wishy-washy and he wants you to hype him up. Like, Austin was so insecure, so I can understand why Shelly did not want him. I can understand why she wanted Ace, but at the same time, like, Ace didn't want you though, and you knew it. You knew it the whole time. You knew it before the show. You knew it when you seen him. You just like, the flirting and, whatever, because she been wanting him real bad. But like I said, you wanted him real bad and he'll make a move, girl. You need to leave him alone. And you could have been with Chris. That's the whole thing. Like, Shelly could have been with Chris. She could have been with Chris and she could have won that money. But no, she wanted to stick beside Ace when Ace never had any intentions for her. He never even had any good intentions for her from the get-go. But she wanted to stick beside Mojo Jojo, as I call him. Because all he did was plot, plan, and scheme. He was plotting not only with Shelly, but he was plotting with Taylor and Alondria. He was running the ship. And Nick was a follower. And Taylor was a follower. They all want to agree with Mojo Jojo. So yes, I'm happy that they split up. I don't really know what Shelly gonna do. She gonna keep doing what she was doing before the show, I guess. Still gonna be a background character. Like, she didn't really add that much to, the show. I just feel like she thought that she was just more important than she actually was, because, when it first started off, they were just giving her all this attention and she felt like, oh yeah, I'm that girl. But then I'm like, you don't really need to, be that girl to be that girl. Like, them wanting you don't mean anything. And then when she start like talking a lot, I'm like, oh yeah, you're just a background character. Like, they're basically wanting you to be this person and you're like, yeah, yeah, sure, I'm that type of girl. Like, she just a background character. She didn't really make anything pop. I'm not trying to say like with the drama like Huda. Like, Huda just brought horrible drama. But like, she didn't really have like a personality that stood out. She was kind of like riding the wave just like Ace. So this is why I feel like they both plotted together like, yeah, we're just going to be a couple to win the money. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. So I wanted Shelly with Ace. No, excuse me. I wanted Shelly with Chris. I feel like that was her best bet. If she wanted something real inside it like she said she was, she would never gave up Chris so easy. She gave up Chris so easy. I'm just like, girl, like, why would you give up Chris so easy? And he actually really wants you. So then he had to go and make his wave to Huda. Then he had to find out why Jeremiah left her. I'm like, oh my God, we're just in a cycle. And the whole time, Ace wanted Huda. Like the whole time since episode 1, he had his eye on Huda, and Huda was worried about Jeremiah. She picked Jeremiah over Ace. He wanted Huda the whole time. This is why during the heart rate challenge, he could not wait. He was so eager for her to pick him. He laid down on that ground so fast. I'm telling y'all, go ahead and rewatch that heart rate challenge. He wanted Huda so mother bad. He never wanted Chelly. And this is why this is why Chelly was so mad at the heart rate challenge, because she knew that he wanted her back. The attraction was mutual. I don't really understand why they did not explore that, because honestly, I feel like Huda had a thing for Ace and Ace had a thing for Huda. They both toxic. They love drama. I feel like they may be together as we speak, making those sneaky link DMs on Instagram, and they probably link up. They probably hear that Huda and Ace is actually together. Like, just go ahead and make that happen at this point, because that was a real love connection.